We finally see Marshall D. Teach as a kid in the turmoil of God Valley. We see him vulnerable, afraid, exposed to cruelty, shame, and danger. But childhood isn't just a prologue. These early moments live in him. They echo in his decision, his cruelty, and his ambition as an adult. Today, we will unpack how what Teach went through in the God Valley made him who he is right now. We finally learned that Teach is a child in God Valley and part of the Davy clan, which has been oppressed and hunted. He is seen with his mother trying to protect him while being targeted by the cruel actions of the Celestial Dragons and other powerful forces in the God Valley. The environment is one of fear, inequality, and violence. Elites feel entitled to treat some human beings as less as objects. Young Teach is forced to watch or endure what he's seeing. And also the revelation that Teach's lineage is despised, hunted, and possibly enslaved or under threats adds a dimension of constant danger, stigma, and perhaps inferiority complex or fierce pride. Being under threat from powerful oppressors such as the Celestial Dragons forces the child to always be alert. That can lead to distrusting others and always scanning for weakness or betrayal. Teach in adult life acts with secrecy, plots behind the scenes, and trusts few. Seeing injustice up close, watching the powerful abusing the vulnerable builds anger. When power structures are oppressive and one's family is treated as less, that can produce a desire not just to survive, but to dominate and to reserve power. Teach shows this rage. He doesn't want just freedom, he wants an absolute control. Being part of an oppressed and stigmatized lineage such as the Davy clan and the Buccaneer race can cause internal conflict such as shame and hiding, but also a refusal to be defined by that stigma. Teach seems to embrace a kind of defiant identity. He becomes Blackbeard, someone who rejects the status quo, who challenges the very world system that enslaved his people. When life is about survival under cruelty, rigid morality might look like luxury. Teach's choices, betrayal, alliances, use of dangerous devil fruits, etc. suggests someone who learned early, I do what it takes. The moral cost is acceptable if the end is security or power. Trauma often pushes people to gain power, to never again be powerless. Teach's hunger for devil fruits, his machinations seem driven not merely by greed or chaos, but by a deep need to hold authority and to never again feel victimized. Teach is not a simple case of trauma equals evil. One Piece often gives villains depth. Some of Teach's cruelty seems motivated, not sadistic for its own sake, but because he believes that the world owes him repayment. Blackbeard is likely struggling with internal conflict, and his lineage might give him something more than just victimhood, pride, heritage, and perhaps a belief that he carries something significant which shapes his confidence and also his arrogance. God Valley didn't just scar Marshall D. Teach, it built him. The fear, the oppression, the stigma, all of these became the tools he uses as an adult. Power, secrecy, ambition, not just traits, but survival strategies. And in One Piece, Oda's reminding us what happens in youth doesn't die, it echoes forever. So the next time Teach makes a move or betrays someone, seeks a new devil fruit, dares the world government, it's not just greed or cruelty, it's the shadow of a boy who once had no power at all. And at the end of the day, I'm not trying to convince you that Blackbeard is good or his actions are somewhat justified, but when you look at his past and everything he went through, you can somewhat justify some of his actions or why he's acting the way he's acting at this moment of One Piece. I guess let's say, guys, write in the comments what do you guys believe. I know so many people hate Blackbeard, and I'm not trying to make you like Blackbeard, but at the end of the day, I really like Blackbeard, and I think his childhood definitely had an effect on the way he's acting at this moment at a 40 years old man. So I guess let's say, guys, write in the comments what do you guys think, and do you guys believe that his childhood most definitely affected his future or not. And thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, do all that stuff. And yeah, thank you guys. Mwah.